Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am the Grand Cat and today we're going to look at some of the Gold Roger pirates, including a young Crocus, the current old Crocus, who is inside of Laboon, and Gold Roger himself in a special 2-pack with Kozuki Oden. It was a special send away. So we're going to start off with the young Crocus here. And there he is. So let's take a better look at him. I'm going to jump right in here. Well, we're going to try. There we go. Remove the plastic. Of course, Japan, very good at sealing up their items. I got this while I was over in Japan. I got all these while I was over in Japan back in January, at the beginning of the year. I've been looking forward to seeing these out of the box. And there is our young Crocus. Now before we do the unboxing of him, let's jump over here and we'll just get all of these figurines out of their boxes first of all, and then we will look at all of them. The second big old Grand Cat wonders how to actually get into this figure. Okay, I'm going to cut from the side here, and then the rest of it should peel away a little bit easier. I'm sure there was an easier way of doing that. I'm not sure what it was, but regardless, we've done it. And there is our Crocus, and both of our Crocuses are both worth 5 handsome cat points. That is the Toei Animation logo. And there is our modern day Crocus with his flag behind him. And now let us move on to, this is a very cool image of Gold Roger and Kozuki Oden. I believe that, well, I know for a fact that Gold Roger is in the middle of doing Divine Departure, and I think that that is Gun Mochi, or Gun Moki, that Kozuki Oden is doing. Someone in the comment section can let me know if I am correct, or even worse, if I'm wrong. I know that there are bigger One Piece fans out there than I am. I like to consider myself knowledgeable of the lore, but I have certainly seen some people that can put big old Grand Cat to shame that have extensive knowledge of the One Piece universe, of which there is a tremendous amount, with over 1,000 episodes, not including movies, and 1,000 chapters. So now we can take a look in here. I've been really wanting to see this figure for a while. I am quite a fan of Gold Roger. Oh, it comes in bubble wrap. Very interesting. So the Gold Roger is sealed. The Kozuki Oden is in bubble wrap, which makes me think this is maybe second hand, and that maybe someone had the Kozuki Oden opened before but never actually opened the Gold Roger. The way that these work in Japan is that you can resell your figures to the stores, and oh my goodness, that Gold Roger looks amazing. I was going to open the Gold Roger last. I kind of want to open him first. You know what? It's my channel, and I am the big old Grand Cat, and big old Grand Cat has made an executive decision that he wants to see Gold Roger. Interesting note, the Grand Cat's real last name, not just Grand Cat, actually has the word gold in it. If anyone knows of the Grand Cat's real name, please do not go spreading it around. I like people to know me as the Grand Cat these days. But my real name is not that difficult to find, if you were so inclined to look it up. But there he is, oh my goodness. There he is in the middle of doing Divine Departure. It's a young version of Gold Roger as well. The only irritating thing, oh my goodness, this is going to be one of these ones that I'm going to have to pause the video in order to get this in here because it is a nightmare to try and get this in. I'm trying to show it on camera. And oh, yeah, that's not going to be easy. The irritating thing is the sword, it kind of bent over the shoulder here. I don't know how we're going to get that to straighten out. I don't know where it would go to be straight because it seems to be in line with the jacket. And there's no way to move the hand. I really love the face of Gold Roger here. I think this is really, really cool. Okay, we'll do that in just a moment. Let's take a look at, well, we've looked at Gold Roger. And obviously the base is red because this is a special edition. Oh, no, it just had bubble wrap on it. It is still sealed. So I thought the bubble wrap replaced the plastic, but no, it did not. That is very interesting indeed. Here is our Kozuki Oden. This is obviously from the first time that Oden and Gold Roger met each other, when Gold Roger, well, Kozuki Oden was part of the Whitebeard Pirates and he ran up to Gold Roger and Gold Roger just divine departed him through like 3 or 4 trees and he's like, what on earth was that? And then you see Whitebeard flying across the forest to go and meet Gold Roger. So how exactly does this go together? I'm trying to work out which hand is which. So this one should be here, I believe. And the 2 swords are supposed to cross over. That is... Again, we've got these unfortunately bent swords, so you know what? I'm going to leave them over to the side for just now. And let me pause the video to put those together. Let's take a look at modern Crocus. He was, of course, Gold Roger's doctor, and the reason that Gold Roger was able to continue travelling the Grand Line for the second time to find the island of Laughtail is because of this man, the ship doctor for the Roger Pirates. There he is. There is Crocus. Now, I think this is a slightly older figure. This is quite cool. It just shows the difference in these. And that is going to have to fit together into there with the strength of no less than 15 cats. And he's got his flag behind him. That was the theme of this set of figurines. And let me see if I can get this, let me see if we can get one of these in on camera before we pause the video. And yes, it seems like we've got there. And there we go. There is our modern day Crocus. And now let's go back in time to young Crocus. My main memory of young Crocus is a part where Buggy tries to convince, young Buggy tries to convince Crocus to tell him as the doctor to not fight, I think it's Golden Lion Shiki, and Crocus says, nope, if the captain's made up his mind, then we're fighting, and he just like starts cranking his neck, and Buggy's just like, wah, we can't take on an entire armada. Which I believe is the beginning of the Golden Lion Shiki film, and there he is. So there you can actually see the cool time difference between young Crocus and old Crocus. So I'm going to pause the video here rather than spend the next 15 minutes trying to set this up, and you guys are going to see what Gold Roger and Kozuki Oden look like when they are put together. And there we are back, folks. So there we go, there is our Gold Roger and our Kozuki Oden. I'm going to bring them just a little bit closer to the screen this time. Let's take a little close-up look at them. So the Gold Roger, I think the face looks absolutely amazing. The sword is still kind of wonky looking, but it is supposed to go up over the shoulder. I've been trying to rotate this round a little bit, but it is... I think that is roughly what it's supposed to look like, but it just does not want to sit that way. The pose is absolutely wonderful. The look of the jacket and everything in the sculpt is all absolutely amazing. These premium ones do tend to have a little bit more detail on them. There is our Kozuki Oden. Again, the swords were giving me a little bit of grief. You can see that there's still quite a bit of bend in them, and that is of course Enma, which is supposed to be absolutely ginormous and does not fit to scale when when Zoro holds them. But Ichiro Oda does not tend to go with a scale, although Oden is supposed to be absolutely ginormous. He just tends to make things with the story. And there is our Crocus, both young and old. So, now let's do a quick 360 of all four of our little figurines, and that will give you a full view of everything that we have looked at. There we are. And centralise a little bit. And there we go. So very, very cool little figures. Some of the very cool Gold Roger pirates. And in the next video, we're going to look at another one of Gold Roger's pirates. Technically. Which is going to be big old Douglas Bullet. And we're going to look at a whole bunch of film WCF figures in the next video. But that's going to be it for this little video, folks. I really hope you all enjoyed, and if you did enjoy it, please give me a like, share and subscribe. And if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so that you can see when more of these glorious little videos go out. And we shall see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.